We had tunes last week.
What's going on? We're starting the show with this shared screen. Oh, look at Jimmy. Jimmy looking good. Now you got the full picture. Jimmy's been hard at work.
Yeah, you got the profile. You want the profile?
I knew you was working on something, Jimmy. I could tell. Are you using your baseball cameras for all that, Jimmy? Recycle
Yep.
them? That's awesome.
Yeah, I just put them all over the place.
Let's get this to Rocco. There you go. There you
Can
go,
you see
Rocco.
my screen share, Billy?
Yep.
Well, you can see it in
See it on the
the.
main one.
No, it's not on the stage.
Well, I will. There.
Now you can.
Yeah, you got to add it to the stage, but what's going on, guys? We're just testing more
My
bloopers.
computer's going pretty.
Just testing everything out. Thanks for stopping in. All set, Rocco. Yeah, hope you
Are
have
we
a good
live?
weekend too. All set. Yeah, we're live. So, Jimmy, you should have a ability to end screen or in this. Let's see, it should be Jimmy, Dave, and Red right now because I had to remove Tony, let Dave get in there to play with it a little bit. So any one of you guys can end the stream when we're done. You just click the end the stream at the top and top right, and that will end the stream. So, Red, on the fantasy football, they kept saying Jason or Ingram was hurt. So I always check my lineup about noon to make any last minute adjustments. Here they had the 9 o'clock game, 9 Eastern Standard Time AM, and Ingram started and scored 26 points, and I didn't have him in against Lunar Beaches. And so he was questionable all week. So I was going to wait to noon like I always do, and then I didn't realize there was it's over there in Europe somewhere, in London or somewhere. They had a 9 a.m. Europe game. And by the time it was noon here and I went in, he had already been playing. I was like, you got to be kidding me, man. So Lunar's going to light me up because I'm like on second and third string people, like because of bye week and because of injuries. And now because of this 9 o'clock game, I got decimated, man.
Yeah, I've got 3 hurt. And I have my defensive stats team got a 0. My tight end got a 0. He didn't even play. My first running back left the game Thursday, hurt. My other running back is out, so I subbed his backup, for the Giants, which is just gonna suck. And what else do I have bad going on? It's so bad, but literally Jaden Daniels and
your mic went out or something, Jimmy. Can you guys hear him?
Nope, I don't hear him.
I don't hear you either, Red.
Check one.
Or something's going on.
Alexander G saying hi, Billy.
Oh, Alexander.
About Wick 589, Wick's wife, wifey Wick.
We're just doing Sunday bloopers, guys. Just working out the kinks.
Yeah, man.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we got you now, Red.
Well, my number one wide receiver is down. My number one running back's down for the bye week. And
1 2 1 2. Take it easy.
what you were talking about earlier, Billy, about people being hurt. That the quarterback for the Colts, his name is Richardson. So basically, they were kind of iffy on him all week. They didn't know if he was going to start or not. And then just this morning, I guess they did a physical with him, and they were able to add him. But when they added him, they had to add him as the third string quarterback. So, but if they put him in the game, it's some weird NFL rule. If they put the third string quarterback in the game, they can't use the other two quarterbacks. So they're probably just going to have him benched, which is good for me because my backup quarterback my backup running back is the starting running back this week. So he's going to get a lot more touches. Well, I thought he was going to. He ended up laying an egg for me. I only got like 5 points from him. But I thought that was going to be one of the things that was going to help my team out against Crypto Stevo. But he's kicking my butt right now.
Yeah. I'm going to get decimated.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you now, Jimmy.
This is Rocco. Can you guys hear me?
Rocco.
Yes.
Got
Can you see me?
Yeah,
All right,
man.
perfect.
We got you, brother. How you doing, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Good
You
to see
you get me again with my coffee.
It's okay. We're just kicking it, man. There's we got Alexander T in here all set. Wick's wife, Wick. We're just hanging out.
Good. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get out for a few minutes. I'm gonna eat and come back.
Okay, man.
All right. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna come back in a sec.
Okay, good to see you, bro.
Good to see you.
Rocco. We're doing good, wifey. We're talking a little crypto fantasy football. We're in that league with Green Day and working through some of the bugs on the StreamYard software. And Jimmy's getting his equipment, all of his 16,000 cameras that he bought, and his deck board, his soundboard. He's getting that all ready to go. All said, that sounds like a great time, man. Weekend with hay rides and apple cider donuts. That's cool. Indigenous Peoples Day, Wick.
I think Tony might squeeze out a win this week.
Yeah. If I would have started those two guys, I would have an extra 50 points right now. One scored 26, I think. One scored 26 and the other one scored 28. Ingram scored 28.4 points. If I just had him as my tight end, but they kept saying he's questionable all week, I went in at noon to update it, and the 9 o'clock game, he was in the 9 o'clock game. So I lost. Same with Davis, my other wide receiver. I didn't play him. And whatever. This is what it is. Mayfield has already scored 65.3 points for me.
Wow. That guy's been a horse this year.
Yeah, I could have beat Lunar if I had put those other two in. That would be enough to carry me. But I didn't know. I didn't know. Is what it is.
Yeah, I was able to pick up Lamar with my first pick. Man, that's probably been the best pick for me all year is Lamar Jackson. You can't stop him. He's a triple threat. He can throw, he can run, he can do all kinds of stuff. So, and he's got Derrick Henry in the backfield to help him. So Baltimore's tough. They're my pick to go to the Super Bowl this year. Baltimore is a tough team.
Derrick Henry's my running back. He scored 38.4 points for me.
Oh, he's a beast, man. You'll get 200 yards rushing out of him. He'll run all over the place.
Yeah, I only have a 19% chance of winning.
That is not good.
Crypto Stevo's got an 86% chance of beating me this week. So I've pretty much thrown in the towel.
Yeah.
Where'd
Rocco's eating. He'll be back, he said.
Oh, gotcha. Tell you one thing, it was another upset week in college football too.
That Alabama game, they almost lost that. Alabama almost lost
Alabama.
that.
South Carolina just did not want to win.
Oh man, they came back. They did the onside kick and
and then shot themselves dead in the foot.
Well, it was just a bad pass. I think, it was just. But it was good. It was good football to watch, actually.
Which,
the LSU game last night too.
It was good football.
My glasses are 350. Which asking what's your strength on the glasses, Billy?
1.5 or 150 or whatever.
Are those reading glasses?
Yeah, since I'm in my king chair here, everything's real close, so I got to have my readers on when it's that close.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Are y'all catching any new creators that you're really digging? Anybody that's not on the radar for most of us? What are you seeing out there? Anything new?
Creators?
Yeah. Any new shows? Anything fun to watch?
No, because Rob's coming on Tuesday from Digital Asset News. I've been the last few weeks. I know he is booked, so I started watching him more. He has a lot of good alpha on there too, so I'm gonna start watching some of his stuff. I also been watching Bill Noble more because I like Bill and he does a fine job breaking things down.
Yeah.
What strength you wearing, Billy?
1.5.
Woo.
Yeah.
Jimmy's saying that he's got a 0.75 over there with his young eyes. We're gonna have bragging rights in the comments section. Who's got the best eyes?
I'm sure it's gonna rank by age.
Crypto Sensei's pretty good. Those are the shows I was on with the Lady Trader and Crypto Sensei. Good people. He's in Hawaii, I guess is where he's out of.
Yeah, he always shows a chart talking about the big bear trap. And I think he might be right on that one. I think these next 2 months are going to be pretty nice.
Yeah. Look, like I've said, the cycle's not broke to me until it breaks, and we'll all know it when it breaks. Like, we'll all know it. And so I'm basing it on the cycle's going to continue, making all of my investments based on the cycle's going to continue. And it's pretty easy to me. So what's easier, what's harder? It's pretty easy to me to be able to say, since all of the last cycle cryptos, ADA, Polkadot, Matic, or POL now, I guess POL now, some of the older last cycle cryptos, haven't really done anything, right? And so it's pretty easy to me to suggest that, hey man, take all that money you have invested in those and throw them into cryptos that are moving down the stream like logs at a faster rate, right? So you're always trying to jump on the logs moving down the stream, and the ones moving the fastest, people want to jump on, make bigger gains with. And that's fine if that's your investment thesis and that's your timeline and that's how you feel about, wanting to make money or whatever. I pretty much have very little on the speculation stuff. I have more on the core projects that deliver real utility and are really solving real world problems. And so I have a problem personally doing that, right? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to pool my Ethereum money and put it on a faster moving log. I'm just not going to do that. Now, other people could do that and feel good about it and kill it. It's just not what I would do. Doesn't make it wrong, doesn't make it right. It's just not what I would do.
Gotcha.
There's Rago.
Hello, everyone.
What's
Going
going
on?
on,
You act like you know what you're doing when it comes to eating.
Hola.
Hola. Now, when it's time to eat or drink coffee and cappuccino, stuff like that, that's my priority. Otherwise, I don't function normally. I'm a cappuccino guy.
You don't say.
Pizza cappuccino.
Let me take a guess. You like pasta too.
Good. Guess what I ate yesterday for lunch at the same time? I drove 30 miles and went to eat a pizza.
30 miles
Because I
to
know
eat a
that,
pizza? That's got to be pretty
well,
good pizza.
and that has to be good, man. Otherwise, it's okay.
Coal
It's definitely
fire.
worth it. Yeah, it's actually, yes, the very right thing. The Napolitan sauce, they came from Italy. The mozzarella is the buffalo mozzarella. And they already know me when they see me. I want it. How they gonna do it? And the pizza comes out in 3 minutes. It's like there is no wait. That's yeah,
Nice.
and it's gone in 3 minutes because there's no pizza you can eat cold. You gotta eat it hot and as fast as possible.
Notice
Yeah,
you
that's
use the word pizza instead of pie. Is it a pie or is it a pizza?
No, pizza. The thing is, for me, the difference is I don't know. I don't know whether they refer to a pie what it is. I know there's maybe sticker and stuff like that, like more like Chicago style, I guess. But for me, pizza is the Napolitan one with very thin in the middle and a nice charcoal board, nice and fluffy,
Nice and crusty.
nice and crusty, yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Now the pie, I guess, is more like my grandma does when he does it at home. They super thick, a lot of oil. After one slice, you say enough. That's what I think what is my grandma pizza. I can never finish my grandma pizza. I don't know why. Yeah,
Got a lot of yeast that expands in your stomach or something.
oh my God. Yeah, but the thing is, I remember when I was a kid, I used to go to my grandmother on the Sunday. Of course, there were like 20, 25 people every time. And she would make everything. And being a kid, you will see all these adults eating like crazy. It's not like I don't eat a lot, but these big guys, big woman eating all this food, anything like it really was like a vacuum. And they say, how are they gonna eat all this stuff? And they were drinking a lot of wine too. And I remember a few times trying some of the food they were cooking. I didn't like any. This stuff was nasty. The wine was terrible. But it's because, of course, the background. My grandma now is 100 years old, and they come from a place where there was nothing to eat. You will eat anything. My grandma eat anything. You get a chicken, eat the head, the steam, everything. If you eat they
Eat the
do this.
beet? What'd you do with the
They,
beet?
they eat everything. They had everything. They clean it. You will see these
I'd
people
rather use
like
the beef to dip in something, you know. Got a
I
little
don't
dip.
know. They feed. They eat everything. I would never eat that stuff. But for me, I don't know. It's too far. But you know,
I don't
you
want
gotta
no
come.
feet. I don't want no beak.
No,
I don't
no.
want no head. I don't want none of
Hey
that.
man, I guess back in those days, that's what it was available. Usually it's that or nothing. So
Mm.
they make these nasty little onion. I don't know if you ever had it. They're like purple. They're onions. They're super bitter. I don't know if you ever had that one. That things
Are they
are
like
absolutely
little?
disgusting. Huh?
They're like little bitty.
Yeah, they're like little. They're like yeah, like potatoes, like this, like 2 3 inches, and they are absolutely super bitter, and they are purple in color. And they just do with olive oil and salt and nothing else. And it just tastes like dirt, and they go crazy. They go crazy. You'll see that eating this stuff. I tried many times. I say, I want to be brave. I want to be no. I want to show my grandma that I can eat it. There's nothing like I can't do it. This stuff is bad, but it's very good for your body. Everything that is super bitter is actually absolutely like dandelion, which in our place it grows kind of wild, and my grandma just pick it up and make a salad out of it. And here you can buy it. The leaf are absolutely bitter, not spicy, bitter. You can do also juices and stuff. That's fantastic for your body. Yeah, so it's very good detox. And then we eat in a salad with some tomato and again, so much time. So,
And we got a couple of good Italian places here. One's not
nice.
too far away, but man, their lasagna, holy
Ah,
crap, it's so good. It's so
yeah,
good.
I know we can always enjoy a good lasagna, you know. Yes,
I mean, that's how I gauge any Italian place I eat. That's usually the first thing I get. Bring me
the
the
lasagna.
lasagna.
There you
Yeah,
go.
that'll tell me whether or not I'm coming back or not.
Not long ago, we went with a friend of us that worked with me, and we went to a restaurant because he's leaving. He moved to Colorado, so we went down for dinner. It was of four of us, five with my wife actually, and oh my God, it was a long time since I see four Italian guys sitting at a table in a restaurant. We look like we've never been in a restaurant before. It looks like we were for the first time after, I don't know, get out of jail. The first time you go to a restaurant, you're gonna eat something. We ordered absolutely everything from the menu. We every time there was a server with something to go to another table with something. Oh, where's that? Where's that? Yeah, three of those. We ate like animals. It was fun though. We had a good time. So we ate a lot. It was fun. It was good
Did
food
you
actually. Yeah.
did you go watch them blow up the flamingo the other night?
I didn't watch live because I think it was at 3 o'clock in the morning. I watch on TV the next day or in the socials. No live, no. You gotta be awake like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Crypto
But
Face was there. He saw it. He said,
yeah, it's all live. Yeah,
"Yeah,
I'm sure. Now the next one I think is the Mirage. I don't know if they're gonna blow it. Where is the Hard Rock? Who's gonna go? The big guitar. They're gonna build it. I don't know if they're gonna blow anything in there or just they're gonna turn it down. I'm not
Well, I
sure
heard
yet.
they were just tearing up the the volcano part, and that's where the guitar was going to go, but they were keeping the towers, is what I last heard.
I don't know. I know the volcano's gone already. They demolish everything already. Everything is gone already. The only thing is left, I can see the dome is still there, I guess. They didn't tear it down yet, but I don't know how the project is really gonna look. But now
I
everybody is
tell you, that
praising for.
baseball stadium, the concept art looks dope.
Oh
It
no, they
looks
did a good
like
job.
really cool.
They did a very good job with the drones. I love the drones animation they did. It was very cool. I liked it a lot. I
Billy,
think
I'm
that
going to drop down for a second and check my mic. Hold on 1 second.
okay, your mic sounds good here."
Yeah, I was about to say your mic works.
Yeah, but it's the wrong one. It's the wrong mic. So hold on.
Yeah, it's funny that today I'm connected with my phone and I can work very well with my headphone. Last time I can connect with my laptop. I had some trouble with the cable with the earpiece, and I had to use a cable microphone. For some reason, it won't connect. So this one was very easy to connect like that with your phone.
Has anybody heard of Nero?
I've been,
That thing is killing it, man.
yeah, I saw it everywhere in the social media and stuff, but I have no idea what it is.
Look
Yeah,
at
Billy.
SPX. SPX is 9,000%, man. That is
Wow.
bonk 11,728% year to date.
Look at
Let's just
Pepe. I'm glad.
Floki, Mog 12,000%. This is just crazy.
SPX Twitter got hacked.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Let's see what happened in the last. This is the last hour right here. Last day. Arrow looks like the arrow looks like it's getting up there. That's good. Last week. Last month. And then year to date. Look at that, man.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, meme coin's been just killing the market.
Yeah, my question is if the retail is not in yet, who's been buying this stuff? I don't think
I mean,
that's retail.
look at Mog's 12,000%. Jeez, that's a monster. Too bad we can't get 12,000% out of Bitcoin.
Wow, look at Dodge, very small, down on the right corner right there, almost non-existent right there. But it's nice and steady though. I won't be surprised if Dodge is going to come back big.
If they get that ETF, that thing is gonna pop off, buddy.
Yeah, Dodge, Pepe, these are all the names from the past cycle. I think they're gonna the sheep too. I think sheep is gonna go up again. Floated, Bonk, they're gonna go. I think when the retail is gonna come out, and also the what is it? I don't see a breath. I don't have any exposure to breath, but I think that's probably the only one I don't have as a name.
Did we lose Billy?
I got a handful of those on the list there.
Yeah, there's a lot to play a lot. I mean, with that, but I think that to keep track and everything, it becomes like problematic for me. I think what I'm gonna do this cycle is probably change a little bit my strategy. I'm probably gonna start to clear up the house and all the projects. I have some coins from last cycle. They're now pretty much worthless. I need to clean. I need to get rid of it and maybe just convert everything. Just waiting for next year to go up a lot. I mean, with the with the pump, everything's gonna go up, and just get rid of it and consolidate everything in Bitcoin. Whatever I'm gonna sell it, I'm gonna sell it in Bitcoin and put it there. So I cannot gonna follow those projects. I have no time to follow all of them.
Yeah, as of late,
So
Sui's been killing it. Sui's up 400% as of
yeah,
late.
yeah, I just
And
get in and it.
I think
Just very recently.
a lot of that is because of the meme coins they're dropping on Sui. So that's what pushed Solana, and I think that's the same thing that's going to push Sui is all the meme coins coming out on it. But that's just speculation, not financial advice. It's red
Yeah, I
hot.
like the theory. Everybody said that Solana can be, Sui can kind of be have the same performance as Solana, kind of have the same upside. A lot of VC money behind, plus all these apps it can run on the Sui. I won't be surprised. So And I lost the last time. The last cycle when the Solana went up from $5, it was $5, $10. I completely missed the run on that one. So
Amy's in the chat. What's up, Amy?
Hey, what's up,
Hey, Amy.
Good to see you.
Amy, did you see my message? Shoot me an email. There we go. And yeah, what else did we see there? Avalanche, Fetch the Eye. Yeah.
You know,
I need to go on a tear again.
What is it?
SEI.
No. Yeah, I'm not familiar.
what does SEI do, Jimmy?
I think that's the token for exchanges. It's a layer one. I think I got in on it like I don't know. Let me look. I think it was like 10, 12 cents maybe. It went all the way up to $1. I should have sold, but I didn't.
Should have sold, but I didn't. That means they're going to sell the next time because it's going a lot higher.
Yeah, for sure.
I went logged in. Yeah, I got it's 12 cents. It's my DCA on it. I got like 40,000.
Yeah, I think Nero's also a meme coin. Isn't that the new Doge supposedly? Wasn't that a name of a dog, Nero?
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
What do you think about Trump's new token about to come out for his exchange? Is he going to do FTX except do it right? What do y'all think?
It's a DeFi platform. The World Liberty Fi is what it's called. It comes out Tuesday.
They're dropping on Aave, right?
Yep, dropping on Aave. Burke said we got 100 subs now. Wow, look at that.
All right, congratulations, guys.
Ain't too shabby.
How do we show our subs? Where's our sub screen?
That's a good question.
It's on YouTube. Oh, look.
Yeah, you gotta show.
You on YouTube tab.
You gotta go in the YouTube studio, and then you can see all the information there.
Yep, that's 100. He won line.
Cool.
Burke is not a liar, or whoever said it.
Oh, it was Berkey.
Hey, that's pretty cool. I'm not mad at that. Only 9 in the YouTube chat, so it looks like we need to share it out and get some more folks in here. Get some lively discussion. What are we showing up there?
Billy's got some pop up.
Yeah, if you guys planning to show some of the article in the future, you gotta have some ad blocks, and so you can avoid to have anything popping up or something play in the background like music or something like that. When just a suggestion to the future.
Yeah, Rocco, thank you. That's
Absolutely. Because I know that every time you open one of these things, there's gonna be something popping up or showing some picture or play a video, whatever.
so it's on Tuesday, exactly 3 weeks before the presidential election.
Oh, yeah. That was some music.
Scared the crap out of me.
Yeah, I'm getting whooped, Billy. 181 to 120. I think Crypto Stevo's got me beat this week.
Yeah, I'm going to lose too, which it's all right.
So, you guys, what do you think tomorrow Bitcoin price is going to be?
It depends on
Uh,
if it's going to hold this bounce or not.
I don't think
Yeah, I
I
know.
won the $50 from David. I can tell you that.
I always say 70,000. I think eventually we're going to get there. I want to
It was
keep
at
positive,
35.
I never know. I don't know. Maybe late news of tonight at midnight, get against will get fired. I don't know. Tomorrow,
Unless,
it's going to go to
Asians going to wake up pissed off as hell, buying up everything in order for me to win that 50.
Yeah.
Golly, that's some good lemonade right there.
62 sticks. Wow. Yeah, but that's just accumulation. And I know we all want to see this price skyrocket. It will happen eventually. I think it's just we have a different cycle this time, and that is completely different from the past. And at the end of the day, you gotta think about that. It's gonna become more legit. All the crypto world has become more legit. If you go back 4 years ago, there were no ETF, but people still think the crypto was just uh, a betting, child play kind of market. And now, things is gonna get better, but of course, it's gonna take time for this big company to deep the roots down on the ground and make sure they kind of see this market take it seriously. And then, if you want to pass all this technology to the public, banks and everything else, they need to adjust. It takes time. Imagine if you are Bank of America, you want to offer crypto. It's not like they're gonna do it one day from another. It's gonna take time for them to get the right people. Train the people, update the platform. Oh, it's a matter of time. And you see also where it helped a lot. I don't know if you saw the news about TD Ameritrade. They paid like $2 billion fine because they were doing money laundering. I don't know if you see that article. One of the biggest fine for a bank on the history of the banks. I don't know if you had a chance to read that article.
But I don't want to work tomorrow. Can I fix it? Make it work tonight?
What is it?
I said, yeah, but I don't want to work tomorrow. Can they fix it tonight?
Yeah.
Billy, what are you doing, dude?
Looking at Solana.
Solana meme coin. You guys
That way you got
jumping
your
in that
camera
thing?
shut off because you're looking at Solana.
Yeah, man.
You guys jump in the Apple thing?
And what?
Apple? Do you guys jump on that thing? Collabing in Solana?
Not Ty.
Okay.
Hey, Billy,
Yeah.
you want to share my screen for a second? I got something we can talk about.
You got to go down there and hit present
Gotcha.
and then do share screen.
There we go. Can you guys see that?
Yep.
So this is 15
Make it bigger.
research. This is Forrest.
That's the one I was talking about.
It'll have to be like the full screen, Billy, because okay, you guys can't see it. Okay, good. So this is what I was referring to earlier. Forrest basically took a whole day and just graded all these meme coins. So if you're, you know, if you're not up to snuff on your meme coins, Forrest did it for you, and he does. This account, if you get a chance, follow this account. Forrest has outstanding research. And so you might not totally agree with this list, but at least it's some kind of basis to go off of when looking at meme coins. It's all very high risk and none of it's financial advice, but at least he breaks it down for you.
Yeah, in fact, remember the first one is the one I was talking about. If you zoom in, the symbol is AABL.
Yeah,
Abo.
that's a funny story, Rocco, because that guy that created that coin, so he was a Bitcoiner. He was a Bitcoiner, and then he found out that the money's in meme coins. The a lot of the liquidity that's in the market is in meme coins. So he started his own meme coin, and I mean it's still pretty early, and who knows what early is. This thing could probably rug tomorrow.
Yeah, you never know.
You can see, I mean, $8 million market cap is really nothing for a meme coin. But and Trump has actually done really well. MAGA meme coin has done, and it still continues to rip. I mean, it's still a good coin. But and you just go down the list, and it'll help you with your research to find out something that, a community that you want to get into. But Forrest always has really good research stuff. So I just want to throw that out there, Billy.
Yeah, man. I just sold the Trump meme coin because Trump's coming out with his own coin, and so you can see this big sell off here, but it's going to start going back up. I understand that.
Yeah, I think the trick is when you jump in somebody's project to understand when it's a good time to get on and off or take profit and move to the new one. Because I think that if there is something that I learned from the past cycles, they used to sometimes get married to some project and then become harder and harder to pull out. And unless you're already up a lot, let's say you bought a mega I don't know, 10 cents. Now if it's 4, if it's 5, who cares? You let it ride, or you already make your money off of it. So at the point, you just let it ride.
Like Forrest did, he got in super early on this.
Yeah, if you get super early in there, and if these things run to $17 like he did, and then you decide to let it ride, you take profit out of it. At that point, you have some extra power to jump to a new project. But let's say you just put it like $100 when it was $3, and now it's 4. You didn't really make much. Now you think, oh, maybe it's gonna go up and down. So at the end, maybe there are some other projects out there that you can probably make more money out of it. I don't know. But that's again what I learned from my relatively because I still own a lot of XRP, but for the only reason because I got in very early, and I didn't see these things complete this cycle and go to the price it's supposed to go for obvious reasons.
Yeah, on Tuesday we're gonna have Rob on from Digital Asset News.
Oh,
and
great.
he has a video out, the 5 do's and don'ts. I'm gonna ask him about it. We'll talk to him because he has some really good advice on how to navigate meme coins and how to navigate leverage, all that stuff. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it Tuesday. You guys tune in Tuesday. We'll be live with Rob from Digital Asset News.
Yeah, Rob is very knowledgeable. I like the way he talks. He's very calm. He's actually explained very nicely, and also I think so it's a very not only for the new people that jump in this market, but also for the old people to have a fresh perspective for someone that has been in the market for a long time, and give you some new strategy. again, like I said, the most difficult part is when you see your coin going up is to sell because you always think it's gonna go higher, 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 higher. But you never take profit, and then I think it's where you get burned. And I
It's
know
a
people myself.
it's a double-edged sword, Rocco, because nobody went broke taking profits, but nobody went rich taking profits either. So
And I
gotta
completely
figure out what's
agree
good for
with you.
you.
But it's at the end of the day, it's house money that you didn't have before. So I know I have a friend. Then I see them go to from $100 to $1 million, and they never took profit, and that's what
Yeah.
heartbreaking because then the cycle of this fades off, and you see these under. I mean, they're still on the $100,000. But one thing is when you get to a million, they don't cash out. You have to cash out all of it. But I guess you have to have some plan. Like the same way you have a DCA in, like okay, I'm gonna buy every month $500, and then whatever is your project that you like. The same way when the bull run
Laddering
is
out.
on, you should
Yeah.
have like a schedule where you are absolutely I would say that you would respect almost religiously that you gotta sell. So if you know you're up and you say, oh, if I get to this price, when I get to this profit, I'm gonna sell that amount of this coin and take it down. Worst case scenario, this thing is gonna straight off and you're gonna still make a lot of money. But like you say, to go rich is a combination of stuff, really.
Yeah, I wish I would have known that 2 years ago. I round trip bag that ETH got up to $4,800, and I held on through that whole thing thinking it was going to go a lot higher
10,000.
than that. And
Yeah,
as soon as February hit, man, it lost like 60-70%. And
yeah.
I
Well,
was literally open mouth the whole time, just trying to catch flies.
that's the thing. That's what happened to me with Litecoin. The first cycle, I was pretty much heavy on Litecoin. I even have a ASICs to mine Litecoin, and I thought that was the project. Then in the middle, almost toward the end of the cycle, Charlie Lee, the founder, decided to sell all his Litecoin and leave the bag hanging. And I said, oh. And there were some people in YouTube. I remember this guy say, "Why I sold." I remember still the title, "Why I sold all my Litecoin," and it was explained that the founders sold it, blah blah blah. It was a fork. I say, no, I don't think so. It seems very solid as a project. Guess what? Everybody sold it, and I have this big bag of Litecoin now. Then I hold it for 4 years. And the past cycle, actually, I was brave enough to wait for the right moment to go up again and get rid of it. I mean, I bought it cheap because it went higher, uh, but I get rid of it. I said no. That's sometimes you can understand some stuff.
I
Uh,
mean, looking
you gotta
looking at
just
the
move on.
looking at the market right now, though, obviously, ETH is one of those things. The whole summer, everybody's been saying, "Well, ETH is dead, and ETH's not going anywhere. It's underperformed Bitcoin. It's underperformed everything else out there." When people use those trigger words, I start looking at that project. And I'm going to start DCA to that project because everybody's wrote that project out. Well, it's the second biggest crypto in the industry. So
It is.
ETH isn't going anywhere, and they're still building on ETH. It's like when somebody says this coin is an ETH killer. Like, I just kind of snicker. I think that kind of stuff is hilarious because nobody's been able to take out ETH, and ETH's lead on the third place is still hundreds of millions of dollars. So I don't think ETH's going anywhere, and I think in the end the ETF will be good for ETH. It's starting off a little slow right now, but I think it'll pick up, and ETH still has a lot to offer the crypto community. A lot
Yeah,
of
it is still the one of the winner projects. Maybe in a few years from now, if other projects really become faster, better, and bigger too, they may have a chance to kind of take a little of the market cap to Ether. But also, you got to keep in mind there's big companies like Blockbuster, you remember, and Netflix, who was an underdog. And then today, Blockbuster doesn't exist anymore. So always you gotta, I think, especially in technology, you gotta keep in mind that it's always a project that comes that is newest, faster, better, and you can be a big, colossal company or project, and then eventually something else is gonna come over unless you kind of renew your style. Who's gonna take over? Or you really push yourself to open up with other projects. So I always keep in my mind that like, okay, I agree with you. ITER is a great project. It's a big one. Still is one of the top ones. But eventually, in the future, maybe there is going to be something else that we don't know. So we need to be open to move on from one project to another.
And in reference to Retro Mike in the comments, I see you, Retro Mike, and I understand where you're coming from, brother. But Cass hasn't come out with smart contracts yet. You know, Caspa hasn't come out with. Ethereum has. Ethereum has come out with L2 side chains, all the use case possible right now. But Caspa has not come out with that. So, yeah, there's only so much you can say about dead chains and dying prices, but Caspa is still very new on the scene, and it still has a lot to prove. I guess that's the reason why I like it the most, because these guys haven't rushed into anything. They're making sure stuff works before it comes online. And KRC20 is the perfect example of that, even though it's not part of Caspa, it's just a side chain. So, but yeah, I'm interested to see after Caspa drops smart contracts where that coin is headed, because it's faster, it's more scalable, and security's better. It solves the trilemma. So we'll see what that translates to price action in the long run. But sorry, Rocco, I'll send it back over to you.
No, it was okay actually. Yes, that again, we go back to the same concept that there are a lot of projects that have a very bright future, but the time from now to when they're going to become bigger, or even to in a fraction to compete with Ethereum, something like that. So it's going to take a while. And adoption and a good PR. How many projects out there? Take Matic, for instance. It came out very strong last cycle, and nobody talks about Matic anymore. So even if they change the name, and so there are so many projects, even from the previous cycle. To go back, I remember Neo was supposed to be the Ethereum killer. And what is Neo now? I don't even know. It's
Neo.
the first time. Neo. Yeah, and EO. Neo was there.
Everybody forgot about Zcash, but guess who invests into Zcash? Grayscale does. So Zcash could still blow up. Who knows?
I mean, eventually the market is going to be all these banks, companies, they're going to find a way to compete with each other. They're going to see to make deals with whatever technology is works for them. And so I think everybody's going to have a piece of the pie. Now, who's going to be left with the biggest one at the end of 20, 25 years down on the road? Who knows? So, yeah. I think it's a combination of VC money, good PR. What I like about Caspa, for instance, they don't pay anybody to get listed in any exchange. It can be good, it can be bad, but the exchange looks for their name, so they're going to be listed. So that's a good thing. So, who knows? Maybe there are a lot of good projects out there, but they don't have the exposure for adoption yet. So,
Yeah.
who knows?
Jimmy, what's that coin we have the note on our phone?
Oh, Pi
No, the other one.
on the phone's Pi.
No, the other one's on the phone too. I'm using. You got to
Which
send
is the helium
What's it called?
for the phone.
You talking about OXVM?
Yeah. You want to talk about that?
I don't want to tell nobody.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to get those rewards before everybody piles into it.
How many of the? Let's see. How many have they sold now?
I don't know. Let's check it out. That's actually a good question. Probably over 2,000.
Yeah, 2,318 out of 10,000 sold. So still a great opportunity. I bought another one last weekend. I got 3 now.
What's the site that we go to for that? How do I bring it up on my phone again?
It's just validators.oxvm.com. 2,300 sold, only 2,100 are running.
I only have 1/3 fully vested right now, and I still can't do anything with it.
I didn't see they were supposed to announce, I think last week, the exchange that they were getting listed on, but I didn't see where. But yeah, I mean, I've earned 37,591 tokens, 12,818 are fully vested, 14,883.50 and 98.89, 25% vested. So depending on where this thing launches, I mean, it might be a ROI in literally 3 months. Maybe
Just to
4.
let you guys know what 0xVM is. They're basically running these nodes, and they do it for you. They're going to host for you. All you're doing is basically buying the node, and they're going to run everything. So you just have to sit back and collect the rewards. Now, 0xVM is interesting because it's an L2 on Bitcoin, right, Jimmy?
Yep.
And they're mainly gaming nodes, correct? Or is that wrong?
Yeah, gaming, DeFi, and AI. Any smart contract enabled project. But 2,300 out of 10,000 sold, that means rewards will be good for a while. And just to give you, I mean, my 3 nodes are earning 969 a day.
And then they've got a couple like Binance Labs, the ADA Foundation. Got a couple of big people investing in this project. So,
and the project is actually super doxed too. All the people in it. And I know one of y'all. I think Billy. Did Billy get a Glaxus node? Who was it? I thought one of y'all did.
I was looking into it, but I didn't pull the trigger on it.
What node was it?
Glaxus.
I don't think so. There you go, Retro Mike. Don't worry, Jimmy. I shut down all my nodes today.
How many nodes did you have?
On purpose?
That's what RMT said.
Where is that?
We got to get Retro Mike on the show. See if he'll do a space with us.
Send him the link.
Dave Digital's been quiet.
I'm just listening and eating walnuts.
That's rare.
Well, y'all are talking about notes. I don't know a lot about that stuff, so I'm just listening.
Andrea asked about AIOZ. Anyone know about that? I had a friend just say he bought, no idea. Got to research it.
No, I don't know.
Don't know that one. I'm a boring investor. I mean, I'm not out. I'm in middle of fairway usually.
Jimmy doesn't need any home runs. Just a bunch of singles.
Just yep. No Hail Marys, just a bunch of first downs.
Did you guys Perea's sister knock that girl sideways? Man, I guess it runs in the family. They're all good fighters over there.
I heard about that fight, but I didn't see it.
Still waiting to find out why Retro Mike shut all his servers down or his nodes.
He didn't tell us how much he had either.
And I thought for sure we were going up over the weekend.
So here's AIOZ. Looks like it's, damn, man, that thing's like downshot. Had a little pump,
What is it? The
here.
1 day?
Yeah, this is 6 p.m. to 3 p.m. Here's the 7-day. 1 month.
It's already a $500 million market cap.
So I mean, it got up to $1, and it came down to 89, then 63, then 54, now 44. So, we can go to a website. DPen for Web3. Well, DPen's pretty. I mean, oh, there you got some nodes, Jimmy. Right, you might just. Andrea might have turned you on right here. No nodes.
Do what? What happened?
Look at the screen, man. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is AIOZ. This is AIOZ node. You can run a node, contribute. Got some AI, collaborative and decentralized AI computation is now available to anyone, anywhere.
Oh, there we go. There's the rest of the story. Well, that sucks. And there ain't no choices of ISP, I presume.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks. Have you looked at node ops, dude? At Retro Mike? Have you looked at them? I know you know about them. I mean, their stuff's pretty cheap to host. That sucks. And I guess AT&T business class is $400 a month for crap speed. Just grab the cable and yank it really hard, and then something on the ISP side will slam up against the wall. That's what I do. Makes me feel better. What you got going on this week, Billy? You in town all week? Or are you traveling?
Yeah, I'm traveling. I'll be gone till Thursday night.
Where you got to go?
Greensboro, North Carolina. So, Andrea, we brought it up on the channel here, but we'd have to do some research to. Jimmy's the node guy, so Jimmy would have to do some looking at that to know if it's any good or not.
Well, are we looking at to know if it's any good or not?
The AIOZ that I had up
Oh,
earlier. It's got nodes.
You know, a few years back, I was about to get in as another call, a pre-search, I think it was called. But then I decided not to do it. So, but it was used to be something like every browser will go and kind of use the search command is supposed to be in blockchain, I guess. But I don't know. I never looked back, so I don't know if the project actually was good or not. But it was interesting.
Alex O, what's going on, Alex? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we got 100 subs. Our first 100. That's awesome.
Alex, I think Thanksgiving Canadian. Why is before?
yeah. The Pilgrims went to Canada first and hung out there for a few days, and then
Come on, baby.
the third Thursday of November they came to America.
Come on.
So there is a different date to celebrate over there.
I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
Okay. Maybe there is a, I don't know,
I mean,
3 hour
Thanksgiving is the
difference.
third Thursday of the month, but I would have to.
Yeah.
I'd have to imagine there's probably some truth to it.
But you know, the only thing I know for sure that the flag now, you know, that you see the eagles everywhere. The first design was actually a turkey, and then they decided to go with a bald eagle. So otherwise, imagine now every single shield that would be instead to have an eagle, it will have like a turkey. That was one of the first designs that's supposed to be for when they put the United States together. The flag was supposed to be having a turkey instead of an eagle.
A turkey, yeah. That's I don't know who came up with that, but I would have fired them. A turkey? Come on.
Yeah. Look out, the first design is supposed to be a turkey, and then thanks God they did a golden eagle. So definitely better. More badass, but definitely better.
Sure, somebody popped up and let's do a peacock.
I got a lizard.
I don't know what y'all are talking about now, but I think the conversation just took a turn.
Toaster.
Yeah,
Toaster's in the
hey,
chat.
French toaster. Yeah.
He's just freshly back from the Toaster Summit. And there was German toasters and Spanish toasters and Canadian toasters. There's
French toaster.
Brazilian toasters, but French toaster got them all beat.
Are we talking about raising a glass or charring bread?
We're talking
That's a good
about
question.
toasters, charring bread.
I mean, Jimmy's
You
got
don't
good
have a
point.
toaster
Toaster is
until you have
also-
a French toaster, man.
I'm gonna have to figure out what I'm doing wrong with this thing.
What are you trying to do?
My mic doesn't work on the mic that's on my mic stand doesn't work. I'm actually speaking through the
computer.
the Zoom or the speakerphone that I have. So something's plugged into the wrong spot.
I had the same problem last time with the, but it was the because of the headphone thing, the jack. So I had my headphone like this, and then it didn't work, and I tried to switch around. But you can definitely try on the setting on the bottom right to be the speaker icon, and you can get to all the audio setting in there and try to switch it on and off. That will help you out.
Okay. The three little dots.
There should be what is the three little dot next to it? What is the speakers icon? It looks
Okay.
like a speaker. If you right click on that one, it should bring you to the audio setting. Maybe there you can switch on and off stuff.
All right. Well, we'll check it out later.
Hmm. What we were talking about? I think I lost it. We were talking about something.
I think Andrea is asking about what does she think that the narratives? Do you guys think that the narratives are going to continue to run? The ones that started, will they continue to run? I think on that, I think we may see new narratives. I think we'll see some that continue to run. I think that, I mean, it's a brand new space, just like with the internet. You know, in year 15, year 13, it wasn't near what it is now. You know, so I think we'll see a lot more coming. I think there's some strong narratives. I think memes are here to stay. I think there's a low barrier to entry, and I think people really like that. I don't know how to play them yet, but I think people really like it.
Yeah, I think so too. It's an easy approach for people that want to, make some money and they kind of get into the how to use an app or create a portfolio. I just hope that people don't get too crazy in there, like the people did when Sheep came out. That everybody jumped when it was toward the end, and they throwing there a lot of money, and then they get burned, and then they say, "Oh, this space is not for me. It's all a scam, and I lost all my money. I will never do crypto again." I just hopefully people are gonna approach the meme coin market with more caution. So hopefully we have enough people out there in YouTube and then all every media try to educate the new people to don't burn themselves and lose all their funds and all their money. So, but you gotta remember that when I started, there were a lot of things running. Like you deposit, I don't know, much money, and every day was giving like double your money. And it was like a Ponzi. And every week it was shut down and rug pull everybody, and then a new one will come out. I don't know if you guys been through that kind of stuff that was happening in 2017.
Yeah,
That was pretty much, and it was pretty much when the same time Bitcoin Net was there. And also, I think the Bitcoin Net can never work if it was for the choice to let it die and run with the money. Because I think Bitcoin Net had everything that today Binance has. He had his own coin at some point. We offer reward if we were staking. And then they just when the market went down, the Bitcoin, of course, it was not sustainable. When the market went down, these people, of course, took all the money and they closed it down. But if it was thought like for really like a business, I wouldn't be surprised today we had like instead to have a buy, or not instead, but together with Coinbase, Binance, Crypto.com, it was like a Bitcoin net exchange. I think that the only difference back then they just took the money and ran instead to do it right.
yeah. And still, instead of building in the bear,
Yeah, so just take everybody money and give a crazy reward that was not sustainable, and it didn't like a Ponzi scheme. They could have kept the money in the reserve for the Bitcoin they were giving away and somehow invested in a different way. But I think it was just from the beginning, there was the thought to get everybody in and just try to take the money back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely stuck between the cycle's still intact, but we're definitely going to see something different. um, you know, I don't see, the Black Rocks and the Fidelities and all the big
Exactly.
players. I don't
Rug
see
pull
those
and
guys rolling down from Bitcoin into Ethereum and then down into, top 200 tokens and then memes. I don't see that happening.
no, not yet. Probably not.
You know,
Maybe in the
so
next cycle, they're gonna be who knows? Maybe in the 4 years from now, they're gonna put something in place where you cannot buy coins or mint coins or anything other things unless you are I don't know. There's somebody where you can not buy freely this stuff, or maybe they're not allowed to create coins. Who knows? I don't know. What's gonna happen 4 years from now? What kind of, because I'm pretty sure the government they're gonna do something about it to limit people from buying mint coin or dangerous coin or other kind of coin. So I don't know how, but maybe ever. I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna do it. But I
I
think
mean,
that
I
they're
don't
gonna
see that
prevent
happening
people.
in the next year, though.
No, not
You
the
know,
next year. Maybe the next
through this
cycle.
next
Probably.
cycle, I don't even see that happening.
I think a lot of projects they're gonna just burst like a bubble, like with Exactcom. A lot of things are gonna disappear. But I don't know how. But I'm pretty sure some government they're gonna put something in place to prevent people to spend all their money in probably in a meme coin or something like that. I think this meme coin fever is gonna probably fade off in 10 years from now. I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything like that unless it's a project that shows that you are maybe you have to be a company or not just anybody can start a coin, but maybe you have to be, I don't know, an LLC, you have to be registered, and then you can open a coin, which is a project that does this and does that. I don't know if you're going to let you run just with a main coin.
Oh
I don't
yeah,
know.
you'll just
Maybe
have
it's
to buy some kind of permit or something from the government or
something like that, a
something like that.
license or something. They're gonna probably no, maybe not next cycle, maybe 10 years, 20 years from now. But I don't think we're gonna be able to do this stuff anymore in the future because it's just a lot of money that people. You open your coin, you call it Taylor Swift, and it goes up to $1 billion, and then you rug pull everybody. I don't think they're gonna allow to do that.
I mean,
I don't know how long it's gonna
I
take.
just wish I'd wake up and do something, quit going sideways. Chop, 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 chop.
I mean,
I
it
was
seems like
looking at
it's
it.
on the bottom for today. I mean, we're getting close to 63 again.
No, I mean, definitely what was that, Friday? I mean, that turnaround Friday looked super promising. Seeing that low back to back being basically the same amount. Now we can just move up some more and do another higher low. That's a good thing.
Yeah, man.
Get this crap turned around.
What was it that David was saying it was going to be this week on Monday?
63 something. What it says? I don't remember.
I don't know. Where's the
65, I think.
post?
What was Rocco's pick?
I think I was
70
under
down.
everybody, and I said
Well,
65.
I start with 70, and then I start to talk over, and I say 75 and 80, and went up and up and up. I think my last one was under 50,000. It'll happen.
I don't know,
You know,
Rocco. Well, we'll see what happens. But I
You know-
definitely think that November, December should be pretty cool.
usually what happened in December, these things goes down, And then in January, that's what I remember from the past cycle, it doubles. So remember when it went from 15,000, this is a cup and handle right there. Look at that thing.
Billy's
The
cup
thing
and
is
handle
about
is
to
still
explode.
intact.
The thing is about to explode. And yeah, if you go find old article from Citibank in the past cycle, their projection was 325,000 per Bitcoin. So you just run back, and I think they missed the spot because it was a plan to stop these things to run so fast in order for the bank and all the institution to accumulate. And but now the genie is out of the bottle. So I don't think so we're gonna see now number go down on the 50, lower than the 50. I don't think it's gonna happen anymore. Like you will never see. When we were on the 40, 35, oh, it's gonna go back to 15,000. We'll never go back.
That's
We were
crazy.
in the same situation.
They had you down. Rocco 70, Rob 66-1, Dave 66-8, and Ashley 63-9.
Ashley.
It's gonna be 3 times in a row.
Yeah, I think Ashley's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm looking for an entry to go to 64.
This is
Jesus,
the
what
month.
is the world coming to that we've got to start making our crypto purchases based on what Ashley says?
That's it.
We're all in trouble now.
She's like, it's so pretty. I think we're going to go to 63.9.
Yeah, it's hard to manipulate. It's hard to manipulate those higher time frames, Billy. I think you're onto something here.
Yeah,
but
it's gonna pop. It's definitely gonna pop. That's the monthly. That's the monthly too. So not only is it, I mean, it's a great weekly, but I mean that's. Let's see. I mean, you can see this. It's a massive.
you know what I like to do is go down to the like 2017 and zoom in, and then it looks just something like that. But you are like more in the $20,000 range. So when you go down there in a very old time frame, when you were back there, if you zoom in, it looks just like it. You know, that's the crazy thing.
Yeah, I see what he's talking about, right?
Yeah, so it's pretty much we are way, way ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't be selling Bitcoin right now. I don't know who is, but you're crazy.
Yeah, and everything else. I mean, all the projects they're gonna follow. They're gonna follow suit with the Bitcoin, and when these things explode, everything is gonna go up. Follow the trend.
Kind of defeats the purpose when you sell Bitcoin into fiat, anyways.
Yeah, this is why my strategy is
Check
gonna
that
be
chart out.
to sell everything in Bitcoin.
What is that one on the? Oh, that's on the monthly.
Yeah.
When you put it on the daily, you know, and usually that's all I look at is the daily and the monthly. I usually don't go any further down. So when I do look at it and when I do put lines on the chart, I extend them for eternity, more or less. And when I'm looking at my chart, I mean, you could legitimately say since March, my downtrend line, for the first time, it's been broken since March. I mean, we're officially in a sideways upward kind of movement since March.
I don't see your chart anymore, Jimmy.
I didn't. Oh, that was Billy's here, and I'll throw it up and show you. Where is it? Bitcoin. There it is. So I drew this red line probably right here in May, or actually right there where those points are. So back in April, and it's been touching this straight ass line. And I was really interested because if you look at this channel, look how old this channel goes back. I mean, this channel goes all the way back to literally those two yellow lines was where I was expecting the bottom. Remember that, Billy? I drew those lines. I
Yeah.
think we were on Discord one night.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, I expected here, and it came a little bit early. And then I drew this channel, like, back in this time frame. And when you look at that, bring it in some.
Well, that
Jimmy with the spider line.
You see what I'm saying? I mean, we're kind of looks like we're gonna catch the top line. That ain't till April though. If we keep moving sideways, I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm really interested. Now that these two lines have crossed, I'm really, this weird void right here. I was like, God, man, I hope it don't just go boom back down here. But at 50, I'm a buyer again for sure on Bitcoin.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, it can be. I mean, it can touch.
Go ahead.
You go, Dave. You go.
I was just gonna say, I think it's been like 6 or 8 times that since Bitcoin hits 50, it goes back up to 65, and I think we've done that like 6 or 8 times. So just that buy at 50, and if you got out at 65, it would have made you over 100 grand, I think, just in the last few months.
I would definitely like to get some more Bitcoin, but man, my DCA is so low. And I've worked hard to keep it low. I've bought a lot of dips. But I think, I probably won't sell all my Bitcoin on, at all, ever. So
That's the difference between Bitcoin and everything else. When you get a chance to accumulate the Bitcoin, even from selling other project and transfer whatever you made on Bitcoin, everybody keeps the Bitcoin. I never find anybody say, "Oh, I don't know, I got my Bitcoin and now next bull run I'm gonna sell it all and get out." I never heard anybody. Maybe I heard about every other project. Oh, I'm gonna sell my Ethereum, my Solana, my Cardano, my XRP, but I never heard anybody say, "Oh, as soon as I get $200,000, I'm gonna sell all my Bitcoin." I never heard anybody say that. So that means a lot. I think these things that's solid. In that is why I would never sell Bitcoin either.
well, I definitely wish I would have bought more earlier, but
Well,
I mean,
it's everybody dream, I guess. Can never buy more.
but I was busy on the altcoins through this bear market. Good goodness. I mean,
Yeah.
I probably put in way too much into altcoins than I should have. Just
But the thing is, on altcoin, you need only one to really eat and go crazy, and that will make the difference. Like putting like in 50 different projects. Sooner or later, you're gonna get the right one. This is gonna pay off for everything else.
Yeah, I mean that one right there, Ave. That thing's been so strong.
Yeah.
I'm really interested to see what happens this week with Trump's project launching.
There's so many projects from Aave, for instance. I've owned Aave since 2017, but I never bought it back. I just do whatever I got there because I bought it back then because the project looked good and I bought it and never touched it. So now, like happen all the time, some project can keep going and evolve and become stronger and stronger. Some other just disappear. I remember I get into what it was data, I think it was back then, 2018, and never bought back again. And whatever I got is the bag from 5, 6 years ago. So sometimes some projects are too early for the market. They don't have enough PR and they don't have adoption. But the technology sometimes is too ahead compared with the people needs. So
Yeah, that's definitely my DeFi play. I mean, I went hard on it in the bear market. I went real
yeah,
hard on it.
yeah. All you need is tomorrow. I don't know. A company comes out. Oh, Walmart is gonna use that coin to do whatever they want. That's it. Now everybody talks it about it. And this thing is gonna skyrocket. That's how it is.
Ola Joe, Trade Intuition. Thanks for stopping in. We're just shooting the crap here right now, jumping all over the place, talking about everything, which is fun. Been fun. David B, you said I just shared to the general chat my thoughts, and I'm concerned. I'm not saying we won't go up. I'm concerned if we don't come down to meet the daily 400 MA first, like we did in July of 2021. Yeah, man. I mean, anything can happen. I keep an open mind, but it's we're in the bull run. To me, we'll all know when the cycle breaks, and if it breaks, we'll know it, right? So that's from a statistical standpoint, that's on your side on the probability curve that the cycle's intact. It's more so of an outcome than anything else statistically. So yeah, you got to play that just like trading. You got to play the risk reward game there. And trade intuition. You said I didn't get an alert. You have to schedule time. No, what we've been doing, Joe, is we have a team meeting on Sunday at 3 for Billy Goat Tales, and since we're testing the software and we're testing out the format, we decided just to quietly go live, and people come in, they see it's live, and they come in, and which is great. We're just testing the software and testing our format and things like that. Our banners, the stuff that you do every day. I'm sure.
And I mean, even if you look at the last bull run, dude, I mean, Bitcoin didn't move until really it was. I mean, the big stuff didn't start till December. I mean, it was a slow, step up through October into November, but December is when it really popped off. So yeah, I mean, is it different? Yeah. I mean, if the cycle broke, I don't know. We'll know in about 60 days.
Yeah,
I
like I
think
said, we'll all know it.
right.
I said we'll all know it, right?
I think every cycle is going down. So, I mean, if you go back like 2, 3 cycles, you will see things go crazy and a lot of volatility. Things really disrupt, going up, go down very sharply. I think now the time is standing slowly, so you don't see a lot of action, but it grows steadily. The market cap for the whole crypto is get steady. Now you have all these companies behind making all the crypto market stronger. So, but it doesn't mean the numbers won't go crazy. It just I think we are more we maybe we get used to the old way when everything moves so fast, and now we see all this stuff moving almost in a slow motion. So
Well, I think a lot of that too is you got probably 4 times the projects that you had before.
true.
Money spread thinner, which means that the money spread thinner across more projects. This bull run, your portfolio probably needs to be twice as wide as it was the last one. So if you were holding 20 the last one, you probably need to be in about 40 this one to see, those real significant gains, in my opinion.
Yeah, to see 100x like before is going to be more difficult, but you're definitely going to see some uh, increase in profit in the long term. It's going to take a little longer, but also I think the risk is going to diminish. and with the time passing by. So unless you go to some digital project, but let's say it's not the same as it was like 10 years ago or 5 years ago, putting money in Bitcoin like it is today. So you were doing it 5 years ago, oh my God, you're crazy, throw away your money. Now it's when you have a conversation with somebody, it's not the same. It's not because they see it in TV, you see in Bloomberg, you see in CNBC, you see in Fox Business, you see all the outlets now have even a program that has been dedicated for the crypto market. So people, even the legacy investors from the past, they start to have some hints of what is the all the crypto project. So yeah, maybe you don't see those crazy profit like it used to be back then, but things are gonna be steady, less volatility, more stable. So
Yeah, I mean, I'm really all I need to do is average 5 to 6x across my portfolio, right? And I've got a low number, I got an ideal number, and I got a moon number. And literally I'm basing my, offload on those milestones, right? I mean, I get to that first milestone, probably offload a good 15-20%. If I get to that next milestone, offload some more. I mean, uh, again, I mean, I don't need a whole bunch of Hail Marys, man. I just need a bunch of first downs. And
Well,
I'll be
that's
done. I'll be
look at
done.
this. Look at this dot chart, Jimmy. I
Hmm?
mean, if this isn't the place to buy right here, I don't know what is. You're talking about a layer zero polka dot. It's like it's right there, man. It is. This thing.
No one's talking about it either. I like that.
Yep.
I mean,
it's
popping in on all these shows, a lot of creators start regurgitating the same stuff. People start running to that. I'm looking for what they're not talking about,
exactly. Me too. Exactly. This could be like an Adam and Eve here. Here's the Adam. Here's your Eve. This thing could just shoot up. I mean, you go basically up to. Dude, look at that. That's a tooth. Look at that. From where we are now up to where we were is a 2,000% increase right there. From there to the top, 2,000%. I mean, it's layer zero. We all know polka dots huge, right? They got a huge R&D. They got a huge marketing budget. Their build outs are, their partnerships are crazy right now. Yeah, I'm bull on polka dot, man. This is the place right here.
I kind of feel like they're taking one out of the Cardano playbook. Not a lot happening over there, but dude, I mean, let me see here.
Polka dot used to be one of all the devs. I mean, they used to have a lot of activity on the Polka dot blockchain. I don't know if that's still the case. I haven't looked at that lately, but they used to be very active on Polka dot.
Well, if you got a Coinbase One, Polka dot's actually paying 15.51 APY. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. I've been staking like crazy. Like I said, I make $15 a day with polka dot.
hey guys, I just want to say I need to off. My phone is about to die.
Have a good day,
I want to say I want to thank you all for having me today. It was fun, and yeah, hope to see you around.
Yeah, Rocco, thanks for joining
sure,
us,
man.
That was fun,
Yeah, Rocco,
absolutely, man.
thanks, bud.
If you need anything, let me know, guys. Have a nice weekend.
Of course.
Ciao.
But yeah, I mean, 15.5%. It's the same as I mean, actually, Cosmos is 15.8. I've got all of my Atom staked on Coinbase.
Yeah, let's see. So look at that. So Project Cardano commits number one. Cardano. See, that's what all people don't understand. Cardano is building, and I'm part of the ecosystem, so I see it. I see what they're doing. Same with look at Dot. They're not too far down the list. They got you got Audius, Arbitrum, Flow, ETH, ICP, and ADA. Look, all these are in the top 10, man. Dot's number 7. So there is a lot going on. We're just not hearing about it. The creators aren't talking about it. But like I can tell with ADA, I can just tell, I see Intersect. I see what's going on. I see their governance committees being, I get the tweets, I get the invites to vote and stuff like that. You can just see that there's movement. And when you look at that activity, ADA, ICP, ETH, Flow, Audius, Arbitrum, Polkadot, Atom, Ingold. I mean, here's your top 10 right here, man. And HBAR, top 10, developing.
I still got a bunch of HBAR from that Sin City show. When we got that guy to say hola. Who was that? That was
Mance. Wasn't it Mance?
Was it Mance? Yeah, I think it was.
Mark Yusko. Was it?
Or yeah, that's who it was. Yeah, it was Mark Yusko. Like, tell him to say hola. I'll buy $3,000 worth of HBAR. He dropped it.
So Joe says, I have a little dot stake somewhere. So many wallets. Yeah, I know, Joe. I got wallets I haven't been to in years. I gotta get in them. I have no idea what hot wallets I have on since 21. Probably lost them. Yeah, and then Arbitrum or Optimism. That sounds like a question more for where'd Redman go? Did Redman you still? Okay, yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, Arbitrum. It's not as old as you know what. To be honest with you, Optimism is the better play, I believe, just because of their contacts with Coinbase. I think Optimism's the better play than Arbitrum, but I'm also biased because Optimism layer 2. I'm biased towards Coinbase. I think that's where all the money's going to be at. But Arbitrum does have Binance, and Binance is the biggest. By volume, anyways, the biggest exchange. I think they also have more coins than Coinbase does as well listed. But yeah, I'm a little more partial. They both have massive token unlocks. But yeah, that's my take on it.
Yeah, man. No, it's good to see all the activity, and that's how it's just another confluence, right? It's like we're not trading it, but we could be buying it, and that's one of the things I look at too is the developer activity. You noticed that one that wasn't on the list, Matic,
yeah,
Solana, top 10. Where's Matic? We're Pol now, or Solana. So there was a slide put up on one of the shows. I think it was Rob's from Digital Asset News that basically said Polkadot it was 100 million wallets, but 85% of them have 0 Solana in it. Or excuse me, it was Solana wallets. Solana wallets, 100 million, 85% of them had 0 Solana in it. That's kind of suspicious to me. I don't like to see that. And then another, 10% just had 1 or less Solana in it.
Jeez, that's
So, when the people know what metrics people measure and, what bragging rights they can get and all these bots and all this AI stuff, hey, come on, man. I mean, there's something, it just seems sus to me. I don't know. And, but he's the one that presented that there was 100 million and 85% of them had 0 Solana in them. That is a little weird.
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, I get multiple Ethereum and any other token wallet addresses on exchanges, so I'm just wondering, comparatively to other tokens, what is that ratio?
Yeah.
It's easy to plug one and say that, okay, well, what about, the other layer ones? What does that look like?
Yeah.
I mean, if it's 80% across the board, then I would say that's normal.
Yeah, I don't think it is though. That's a good question, but I can guarantee you, like Cardano wallets are not got 0 Cardano in them. I mean, I don't know the number. That would be a good. You got to zoom out and kind of do a comparative analysis, no doubt. But that is, I think, without seeing the answer and doing that comparison, I would be willing to bet that is not normal. That's
it's kind of normal for me too, because like TRD says, I have Sol, but most of it's not in Sol. I have a Phantom wallet, but most of it's in DGNS meme coins. And
but you got to have Sol to flip it over to whatever you're buying, right? So there's always some dust in there, man. There's always
but I keep my dust in. I keep it in Jupe and stuff like that. I don't really. It's just a meme wallet. It's just for memes.
Yeah.
I'll trade it back into Sol, but that's just to buy another meme, or I'll deposit Sol in, but that's just so I can buy a meme.
Yeah, but like on all my Cardano wallets, you'll load it up with Cardano, you go out buy something else. There's always some Cardano in there. I guarantee you, every wallet of mine has at least probably 1,000 or 2,000 Cardano in there. Just that maybe there's 25,000 Cardano, but now the dust is 1,000 Cardano or whatever, or 500 or whatever your dust is to you, right? It could be 1. I don't know, but
one Cardano is a lot less than 1 Sol. To have 1 Sol means that you're keeping over $100 just sitting in Sol, and you would rather probably keep it in memes if you have little bits to invest.
Yeah, but this had 0. The number was 0 Solana. 85% was 0 Solana.
I think I saw it had less than 1 Solana.
Well, there's another slide for that. That was less than 1. It was like 10% had less than 1. It's kind of crazy. I don't know. It just seemed a little weird to me, just at a glance. I'm not sure. I love Solana. I mean, Solana's made me a lot of money, man. I'm not big in the ecosystem. I do have Phantom Wallet. I do have some NFTs from Solana. I do play around with it.
There is some red flags though.
Well, here's some quick armchair research and numbers for you here. Hang on, let me pull it up.
Jimmy's gonna pull out his fib.
Well, there you go. Same exact question asked 3 different ways. The only thing that was changed was Solana, Ethereum, and AVAX. And look at the numbers.
We can't see it, or I can't see it.
Read it to us, Jimmy. blow it
So the
up.
question was, how many Solana wallets are there, and how many hold no Solana? It says that estimates suggest that it's around 60 to 70% of wallets may contain little or no funds for Solana. You ask the same thing about Ethereum. It says estimates indicate around 60 to 80% of Ethereum wallets may contain little or no. And then you ask the same thing about AVAX, and it says estimates suggest around 50 to 70 could be empty.
What does
So
that
it makes
change?
sense. I mean, if you want to or poop on a project, that's an easy stat. You can fire that. That's an easy argument to any project. It looks like. I mean, that was 3 random ones I just selected. What's something else? What's
I mean,
another
one of the big knocks on Solana
Cardano.
is that it's
there you
inflationary. They keep on adding to the supply, right?
go. Well,
And do you still have it in your wallet if you stake it, or does that move it to somebody else's wallet?
Well, when you stake, technically, it's not. It's used for liquidity, right? And you earn reward from it. So there's always risk. There's always risk in staking. There's always risk in that.
So that would be the same argument that they make, that we have we have this much of our stuff staked. It's the same thing as this many wallets may not have any SOL in it because those many have staked it. Couldn't that number be very similar?
Yeah, I would
And then
guess.
if Rocket or if what's the other one staking ETH? Shoot, I forgot the name. It escapes me right now. But if those companies go insolvent,
Lido.
right? Lido, yeah. If those companies go insolvent, guess what? All your ETH is gone. So
Yeah,
that's another thing I would worry about.
It's risky, no doubt. Well, we're popping 80 viewers right now with Twitter and YouTube, and we're at 1 hour and 52 minutes. So I'm gonna jump off in 2 when it gets to 2 hours. I got stuff I gotta get going and do. Yeah. But we got about 8 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. You guys can keep on going. You guys can keep on going if you'd like, but I gotta pop off
I
here.
gotta get out of here too, Billy.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I have to feed the dogs and make some dinner.
Figure some stuff out here. Get this all taken care of.
I gotta finish decorating my yard for Halloween.
Throw a picture up, Jimmy.
I gotta get all the projection stuff out tonight. And which that's inside. And I gotta go put some black lights out in the front yard.
If nobody knows Jimmy's house and for Halloween, he does it right. Like if there was one person out there that knows how to throw a Halloween bash, it's Jimmy. Jimmy's house can be lit up.
It's a tax write-off, man. You buy $5,000 worth of stuff, and then you make videos about it. You're a content creator. That's an expense to your business.
Write it all off.
Write that shit off.
You must have learned about that from Ernest.
No, my tax guy here in Houston.
Turd Farmer, y'all have lives. Must be nice.
Yeah. I do now that my son quit baseball this past after the summer, because that was rough. But I do miss it. I miss seeing him play and whatnot. But practice on Tuesday for 2 hours, practice on Thursday for 2 hours, tournament Saturday and Sunday, sometimes Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And those weekends, man, are rough, especially here in Texas, because on Sunday you could get there and at 8 a.m. and be there till 8 p.m. depending on how much they win. But yeah, now I sit around the house, do nothing, play with Lego. I need to clean this room up. As y'all can see, it's a wreck.
Yeah, I need to get all these boxes out of it. Clean this room up.
Hey, all of that on the floor is just our brand new sets. I mean, just lining the walls in this place. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with all of them.
Y'all can see behind me the maids did a really good job of cleaning this place up. You can use a white
Oh
glove.
yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, I like the new apartment.
Thanks. Yeah. You know, that new money. You know, selling all those roofs. Woo! Trump put me up in the tower. You know.
Now you can find something to replace that avocado on your plate.
No way. The avocados are good.
Yeah, they are. Avocados are bomb.
Matter of fact, I think I have to leave just to go get one to go for dinner. Otherwise, I didn't have to leave. But I guess I'm gonna have.
All right, guys.
Or Alexandria.
Let's just wrap it up.
Thank you for joining us, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for being with us as we get the kinks worked out and we figure out what our schedule is going to be and what we're going to chat about and all that good stuff. We appreciate each and every one of you guys.
Y'all take care.
Givers Gang.
Peace.
Givers Gang. Givers Gang. Givers Gang.